Welcome to the Kiran Ajit Rao YouTube channel. In this video, we'll learn what is Huffman coding and how to solve the Huffman coding problems. So first of all, we'll learn what is Huffman coding. So Huffman coding, this technique was developed by David Huffman as a part of a class assignment. The class was the first ever in the area of information theory and was taught by Robert Fano at MIT. The codes generated using these techniques or procedure are called Huffman codes. These codes are prefix codes and are optimum for a given model, that is, set of probabilities. The Huffman procedure is based on two observations regarding optimum prefix codes. The first observation is as in an optimum code, symbol that occurs more frequently have higher probability of occurrence and will have a shorter code word than the symbols that occur less frequently. This indicates the symbols which occur more frequently will have higher probabilities and they have always shorter code words, whereas the symbols which not occur frequently will get a longer code word with less probability. So second observation is that in an optimum code, the two symbols that occur least frequency will have a same length. If you have two different symbols and they are occurring less frequently, just indicates they have the same length. To understand the conditions of the Huffman coding, we'll take one problem and we'll solve it. Based on the entropy and the length of code, we'll conclude about how it is used. So here we have one example. Alphabet A is given as it is set of A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5 with probabilities. P of A1 is equal to P of A3 is equal to 0.2. P of A2 is equal to 0.4 and P of A4 equal to P of A5 is equal to 0.1. So here we can write the letters and probability in a tabular form as like this. So A2 is equal to 0.4, A1 is equal to 0.2, A3 is equal to 0.2, A4 is equal to 0.1 and A5 is equal to 0.1. So formula for entropy is given as summation of I is equal to 1 to 5 as we have 5 letters. Probability of I into log to the base 2 of Pi and length is given as summation of I is equal to 1 to 5 probability of Ai into n of Ai, where n of Ai is nothing but the code length. As presently we do not have the code length, so we are not able to find the length of codes. At the end, the length of code will comes out to be 2.2 bits per symbol and the entropy is 2.122 bits per symbol. We'll see it now how to calculate this entropy and average length. In this video, we'll take one example of Huffman coding and we'll see how to solve it. Let we have one alphabet A is equal to A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5 with probabilities P of A1 is equal to P of A3 equal to 0.2, P of A4 is equal to P of A5 equal to 0.1, P of A2 is equal to 0.4. So with the help of this, we are going to solve the problems. So we are going to solve it by using the Huffman code. Then first step is we'll arrange all the probabilities in descending order, right? So the first A2 is 0.4, then A1 is equal to 0.2, A3 is equal to 0.2, A4 is equal to 0.1 and A5 is equal to 0.1. So next step is to find what is the entropy for the given problem. So the entropy H is equal to summation of I is equal to 1 to 5 as the 5 symbols are given or 5 letters are given. So probability of first into log of 2 into the probability of first. Likewise, we need to repeat it for all 5 symbols. So we can simply write the same thing as 0.2 the probability of A1 log of 0.2 that is probability of A1 plus A2 का probability है 0.4. So we'll write 0.4 into log to the 0.4. Likewise, we'll write it for all 5 probabilities. So we'll get this one. Now there is one problem how to solve 0.2 log to the base 2. So for that we can have this logic. So we have log to the base 2 into x is equal to your answer. That answer we need to find, where x is equal to 0.2. X is equal to 0.2. So log 2 0.2, and this 0.2 is as it is. So it is going to get multiplied with this one. So we are not taking into the consideration. So we'll get log to the base 2 into 0.2, and we want the answer. This answer is equal to answer is equal to log of 0.2 divided of natural log of 2. The same way, this is what the formula for your reference. So for the given probability, x will divide it with the natural log, and here also we'll take the natural log. We'll put the answers for this, and we'll find the entropy H. So entropy H comes out for this given problem is 2.122 bits per symbol. So this is what the entropy for the given problem. Now we'll start solving the problem by using the Huffman coding. Once we have the entropy with us and we arrange all the letters in descending order, once we arrange all the letters in descending order, we'll start solving the problem. Now to solve the problem, we'll first arrange all the probabilities in descending order and we'll write like this. Then we'll take bottom two probabilities and we'll add them. If we add them, we'll have another letter, so that we call that as A4 dash, and we'll write in front of this. So this will be A4 dash with probability 0.2, because 0.1 plus 0.1 gives 0.2, and we'll write remaining probabilities as it is, that is A3 of 0.2, A1 of 0.2 and A2 of 0.4. Next, we'll give here the values as it is binary, so we'll put this as 0 and this lower arm as 1. Next step is, again we'll add the next bottom two probabilities. If we add these bottom two probabilities, we can name this as A3 dash. So A3 dash is addition of A3 and A4 dash. So 0.2, 0.2, this gives you 0.4, and this as A1 as 0.2 and A2 as 0.4. Now here you can see this is 0.4, 0.2 and 0.4. So the descending order is not maintained. So as they are not in descending order, so we'll rearrange them as this A4 remains as it is, and we'll swap these locations of this one. So here it will be A3 dash and this A1 will come at the downside. So we'll rearrange them as, so I'm just putting one cheat here for your understanding. So this will be A3 dash, which is 0.4, and in front of this probability will come as A1 as 0.2. A1 as 0.2. We'll assign the branches as 0 and 1. The next is, we'll add this again, A3 and A1. A3 and A1 will come out as a 0.6. So 0.6 will go to the upper side or top side. So if we add this A3 and A1, A3 dash and A1, so this comes out to be 0.6. So it will be 0.6 and this will be A1 dash. This will be A1 dash, and we'll give this as A1, and we'll assign them as 0, 1, and this will come here as A2 of 0.4. And here also we'll give the codes. So the upper one is 0 and lower one is 1, the way we have given. Right. So now the coding tree is ready. So this will be going like this. So the root is like this. So this one. So already we have given the roots. Now we need to find out the codes for given diagram. So here we'll write the codes for letters. So we have the letter and the code word. So letter is now, suppose we'll start with A1. So A1 is this one. So how it is going to travel? A1 is 0, then 1. So this is traveling through this. See, 0, first is 0. So we'll write 0. Then 1. So branches like this. Then it reaches to the 1. So A1 is 0, 1. We'll go to the A2. A2 is 1. So this is 1. A3, अगर आपको इस तरह से पॉसिबल नहीं, यू कैन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दिस. सो यहाँ से अगर मैं स्टार्ट करता हूँ A3 के लिए, यू विल गेट फर्स्ट 0. देन यहाँ से मैं यहाँ पे चला गया, देन फ्रॉम दिस टू दिस अगेन विल गेट 0. यहाँ पे आ गया है, देन अगेन विल गो टू द A1. सो द एंड इज व्हाट हेयर. सो यहाँ से ये नीचे नहीं जाएगा, अपर साइड ही जाएगा. सो इट विल बी 0. सो A3 इज 0, 0, 0, 0, 3 times 0. So we'll see now for A4 by the same way. So for A4 it is 0, then 1, 0, 1. So see how I'm going. 0 ये यहाँ पे आ गया, तो यहाँ से नीचे से जाएगा तो 1. Then we'll go to this upper side again 0, then goes to 0. So इसका कोड आ गया है 0, 1, 0, 0. लेकिन मुझे कोड लिखना है इधर से. So we'll read it from here. So A4 is equal to 0, 0, 1, 0. सिर्फ A वाला कोड आपको रिटर्न करके लिखना है रिवर्स में. नेक्स्ट कोड इज A5. So for A5 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. इसको रिवर्स में लिखना है. सो दिस विल बिकम 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. तो आपको समझ में आ रहेगा कि ये कोड किस तरह से हम लोगों ने जनरेट किया है. अगर आपको समझ में नहीं आया है, आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट वन मोर टाइम. फॉर A1 आई विल स्टार्ट विथ A1. सो फ्रॉम हेयर इट इज गोइंग थ्रू 1 एंड 0. उसको मुझे रिवर्स में लिखना है, इसके लिए मैं 0, 1 करता हूँ. देन फॉर A2 यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है और एंड यहाँ पे हो रहा है. सो A2 इज इक्वल टू सिंपली 1 कोड मिलेगा. A3 स्टार्टिंग विथ 0, 0, देन 0, रिवर्स में करके भी आपको 3 टाइम्स 0 ही मिलेगा. देन A4 स्टार्टिंग विथ 0, देन 1, 0, 0. सो 0, 1, 0, 0 रिवर्स में करेंगे तो 0, 0, 1, 0 मिलेगा. A5 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0 यहाँ से ट्रैवल करते समय मिलता है. सो रिवर्स विल बी 0, 0, 1, 1. सो दिस विल बी द फाइनल कोड फॉर आवर Huffman coding. Based on this code, we have the entropy. So the entropy is H is equal to 2.12 bits per symbol. Already मेरे पास मिला है. Right? Now we need to find out the length of codes. That is length of code. Length of code is equal to summation of I is equal to 1 to 5 probability of I into n of AI. So n of AI is nothing but the number of bits in the code. So A1 के लिए n of I रहेगा 2, A2 के लिए 1, A3 के लिए 3, A4 के लिए 4 और A5 के लिए 5. Once the code word is ready with us, so we'll find the average length. The formula is as it is. So here we'll write the average length is equal to. So here we have taken the probability of A2. So probability of A2 is 0.4 into number of bits. A2 के bits है 1 plus probability of A1 which is 0.2, number of bits है 2. Then probability of A3 0.2 into number of bits है 3. probability of A4 number of bits है 4. So this is A4 and this is probability of A5 number of bits है 4. If we calculate this 2.2 bits per symbol. So in this way we have calculated length of code L is equal to 2.2 bits per symbol and entropy H is equal to 2.122 bits per symbol. Now we'll see conclusions based on entropy H and L. After solving the Huffman coding problem, we found that the entropy for this source is 2.122 bits per symbol, whereas the average length for the code is 2.2 bits per symbol. The difference between H and L gives the redundancy, and this redundancy is equal to 0.078 bits per symbol. This redundancy indicates there is still scope for data compression. If we get H is equal to L, that indicates there is no scope for data compression, and this case arises when we have a redundancy 0. Redundancy 0 means difference between H and L is 0, that indicates H is equal to L. This case is possible only when probabilities are negative power of 2. So this gives maximum entropy, and case H is equal to L. If you find this video useful for you, then please like, share and give us suggestions in the comment box. Subscribe the channel for the upcoming videos, and do not forget to press the bell icon for the notifications. Thank you very much for watching the video and giving your valuable time.